My name is Alex Wheelhouse. I'm head of XDR Engineering at Reliance Cyber. Essentially what that entails is I manage and own the engineering function of the XDR service. So that encompasses onboarding, how we automate the onboarding, as well as the BAU engineering of the business and future development in our tool sets. My background was in security operations originally. So I started off doing incident response, resolving incidents, being essentially a customer of a MSSP service. I then moved around and started working between a split role between security operations and incident response, as well as engineering, developing and building systems such as Microsoft Sentinel since the early days of the Microsoft Sentinel product. I then joined Reliance Cyber about 3 years ago now, so about 2021. And since then have been in a few different roles within the business, so through the security operations side of the XDR service, and then eventually going into engineering and developing our products, our platforms, and the tools and processes we use today. Automation can confuse a lot of people in the industry and in the space, especially for those that aren't necessarily inside or security, but sit in the wider kind of IT services part of the business. Essentially what we're looking at and what we're developing is a way that we can automate some human manual tasks to essentially make the efficiency of the service and what we deliver as quick as possible to stop threats and stop attacks. We've seen over recent years a number of automated attacks that have happened from the reconnaissance and discovery to actual data exfiltration. So it's automating to be able to counteract that for our clients and to essentially stop threat actors from causing impacts. As we progress the next few years, especially kind of 5 to 10 years, cyber threats going to be a lot more automated, a lot less hands-on exposure for clients or threat actors. That will both be from an automation point of view as developing scripts to do, as I said, to do the reconnaissance and the discovery and then eventually data exfiltration, but also through the use of AI and being able to use, like the typical one is being able to build phishing campaigns that are super realistic and can fool anyone from your actual security team to your CEOs, and that will be the main driver over the next few years. And in order to counteract that is to be able to build your own automation, to be able to counteract that in near real time. So doing automated response and with the likes of your EDR platforms and your IAM platforms and email to be able to stop an attack with effective rules in essentially near real time as quick as possible to stop a lateral movement or a data exfiltration and really nullify any potential threat. I think companies should be investing firstly in their response and their detection capabilities in the business. And I also think companies should be investing in their proactive mitigations and prevention and ensuring they're getting the most out of the tools that they have and ensuring the configuration is as expected to be able to stop the actual threats from happening. A lot of businesses are kind of, and lots of CISOs I've spoken to, are starting to take the approach of we are going to get hacked, we are going to get compromised, but we need to know when it's happened to be able to take effective response and to mitigate a potential threat. So it's the assumption of it's going to happen at some point, so you need to be prepared and have the tools and processes in place. I would also recommend investing in the actual prevention. So as I said, you are going to get hacked, but prevention always goes a long way. So it's using tools and using tools effectively. So many companies that I've come across and done consultancy work for, etc., have had all of the best tools in the suite. They've had a Defender, they've had a CrowdStrike or a Fortinet or a Paolo, but it hasn't been configured to the best possible way. So the tool could stop attacks and could stop threats from happening, but wasn't configured to do so. So the attacks carried on and were able to cause impact and fundamentally financial impact for the business.